I cannot tell you how happy it makes me to see snow on our mountain. I always love to see snow on the mountain, especially snow that stops at about 8,000 feet up there. 8,500 feet's the snow line, and I'm going to be out here in just a light shirt and jeans hiking today. Look at the turkeys. It's the second bunch I've run into this morning. Almost run into it literally. Anyway, it's Chunky and Honey and me. We're gonna go try and do it again. Try to find a few more. I want to put together a good video for you guys, so let's go for another trip today and see how we do. Hopefully something big again. How's it going? It is about dang time that me and Honey had the chance to come out here and look for some sheds. So I have a different plan today. I was literally, the last 2 days I've been in my mind looking at an aerial view of my area, thinking, what haven't I hit? What haven't I hit and hit and hit and hit? Where can I go? There's not a whole lot left. But I know that, shoot, I can't pick up everything, so I know I missed stuff. And even when you go into an area, there's this area, that bench, that mesa, that top. So I decided what I'm going to do today is actually, typically my plan is I hit, as close as I can on the road to the area I want to get to, and then I'll book, far back into the country as I can to get away from everybody else. And I think probably most people that are serious about it do that these days. So this time I actually came in, and I'm going to try and stay within about a quarter mile of the access road and see what I can do. Now, been about maybe an hour, and it's so far away I won't be able to show you on the camera, but way across this I got the first shed of the day. It's a white one. It's a 6. Sheds have a way of shrinking when you get over there, but it looks like a good one. So we're going to start the day off. We'll get over here, going to cross this big canyon, get over there. That's the side I wanted to start hunting. As soon as we can find a way down, and I'll show you the first antler of the day. And I'll give a shout out to another fellow shed hunter when we get over there. All right, so I just actually put the binoculars back up to get a visual to make sure I knew where I was going, because it's happened to me before. Drop into these places and then go over there and you can't find it because everything looks the same. But I'm almost positive it's a side-by-side set. The other one's up above it. And all right, Mr. Linky Tate, son of ATL Outdoors, let's go see if we got a big side-by-side set over here, because it looks like a good one. Let's go see what we got. Steep stuff. All right, Mr. Linky Tate, everybody. I think I can now see the one that I thought was the upper one. Right there, dead center. That looks like a good antler. The first one I saw was below, but that one looks like a bigger antler than the first one. So I'm not sure if I've got a set or 2 singles or what, but let's get over there and look at it. You can see that that one is a dandy. Big back end, at least. See it? Right in the middle. That's the one that I spotted second. I thought, because it was behind this tree that's right out in front of it. See if I can show you. That little tree. I wasn't sure if it wasn't just branches, but I'm almost positive that's the top one. And down behind that tree right here where we can't see is the other one. Okay, the antler that we're working our way over to is right in this opening right here. I'm just about to it, but look at that. That looks more like the size of the one that was lower, but there's no way I could have seen it because of all these trees up above it from the other side. So there's at least 3 antlers over here. Let's see what we got here. This little bench right here is paid off. And like I said, my plan today was just hunt the close stuff that everybody might overlook. Good girl, honey. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Get that thing. Good girl. She doesn't know what to do. Looks like a 5, 6. Good girl. Come here. Good dog. You found that one, huh? You found that one. That's the first one in a while. We'll give you credit. I think this is the other side of this one that's over here. This is about the size of that one. So I'm hoping we can match up the other one. Hopefully we got two sets right here on this bench. All right, we got to be getting close. It's directly above. I'm right over the cliff that I use as my reference. I know where the second one is, but where is that first one? Help me find it. See if you guys spot it before I do. You guys be my eyes. Positive it's right up from here. So it might be just a little bit too low. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I think that's the upper one. But look at the beam, the tine length on all those. Oh my gosh, I'm hoping that's a side-by-side set. Linky Tate, you are good luck, buddy. You are good luck. Let's go check that dude out. All right, I just realized, I literally just turned off the camera, realized what I was looking at. That is the lower one that I glassed up. Right there is the tip of the upper one. It's a big side-by-side set. It is a big side-by-side set. You guys, I might be walking up on that bull that I've been telling you all year long to stay with me, that we were going to find. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Look at this thing, and I can't believe, man, it might even be a hard white. Look at it. That one. That one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh man. Look at him. 1, 2, 3. Look at that third. Look at the third. Look at that. It's a medium size 6. Look at that. Come with me. Let's go look at the other one. I can't believe I've walked past this set. It is not hard white. It's probably 2 years. So I've walked by this set 2 years by just trying to book it into the backcountry. I don't see anything broken. Man, the thirds. He's definitely stronger on his, let's see, that's his right side. Sorry, I'm falling. Good girl, honey. Good girl. Good girl. All right, so the reason why I didn't think this one right here was that big is because all the tines are facing, I was glassing from this direction, and that made all the tines look shorter. It looked like a bull about like that, but it's so steep here, I'm not going to be able to show them to you unless I haul them up to a flat spot, so give me a second. All right, trying to get the camera set up where I can actually get the antlers in the screen. See if this will work. So here you go. Here's a decent little 6. Right side. Got to go down and see if I can't match this one up. But look at that third. Look at that third. Now back end. Oh man. I think I know this bull. The back end is not as good as I thought. I think I was seeing this from across when I was coming over to it. It's probably been on the ground for about 3 years. Let's see. There's too much brush around. Look at them thirds. That is a cool bull. That is a cool bull. All right, there you go. That bull's going to be a known bull. Thirds like that. Be cool if we could find other years off of him, or this year, because there's not a whole lot broken on him. There you go, Mr. Linky Tate. You are good luck. I was hoping to find something cool. Kind of crazy, the steam coming up off of that wet log. All right, so we're just kind of zigzagging across some of these canyons and fingers here, trying to see what we can find. I was a little bit tempted just to pack it in and head home already and call it a good day, but my poor wife's at home, her back's out, and she's in a lot of pain. So I'm probably not going to stay too much longer, but I think I can loop another mile out here and then get back in. But I realized here where I'm at, I've been in this canyon once before. I thought it'd be a good story, good lesson. Ooh, this is going to be fun to get down. Pretty steep. All right. Let's see here. When you get this much weight on your pack, see, if you have 4 feet like honey, get better traction. All right, well, while I slide off of here like I'm in kindergarten, I want to finish my story. So I was in here shed hunting, been some years ago now, with a buddy. And hope I still got the seat of my pants. We covered a lot of miles and he was doing really good. Found, I don't remember, 5, 6, 7 elk sheds. And I hadn't found nothing. Literally nothing. I was just blanking that day. And so it was almost dark. So we decided to head back out, and I said, I'm going to split off and go down this way because I've never come out this way before. I'll meet you back at the truck. So we split up. It's maybe a mile to the road when we split up. When I got back to the truck, I had 8 antlers on my pack. Just one of those lucky lines. He was like, what the heck? Because when we split, I had nothing, and we get back together like an hour later, and I got freaking giant pack of elk sheds. It just goes to show, you know, you can be covering all the right ground and all the right country, and it just takes walking the right line to have an awesome day. You can do it quick. So we're going to try and get on a few more antlers and finish up with a really good day. That is the lower one that I glassed up. Right there is the tip of the upper one. It's a big side-by-side set. It is a big side-by-side set. That is the lower one that I glassed up. Right there is the tip of the upper one. It's a big side-by-side set. It is a big side-by-side set. All right, well, let me tell you what the plan is today. So the area I'm in here is an area that used to be really good for me. And I showed a few people it, and they showed a few people, and other people found it. And it's not now what it used to be. But most of the success that I had was up on these flats up above me. So I was thinking that, man, I know where I was hunting and how I was hunting that area, and it's likely that nobody was hunting it more thoroughly or harder than I was. The one thing I haven't ever done in here is comb the canyons. Now this sucks because you're literally side hilling in this steep, nasty, thick oak and brush and that stuff. But there's really no way to glass into these canyons unless you're on these sides. So I'm gonna keep pushing. I'm just gonna side hill today. The hiking's gonna suck, but I'm telling you right now, there will be antlers in here. Unless somebody else beat me in here to do this, there's gonna be antlers in here. So let's see what we find today. All right, how's this for a spot? Dead tree, branches all over the place. It's like, wait a minute, that's not a branch. I think it's the busted tip of an antler. Or a buried antler. Oh no, it's a buried raggy. I see the bottom now. You just gotta be able to tell the difference between the way sunlight. Get it, honey, get it, bring it here, get it, bring it here. Good girl, get it, come on. Good girl, is it stuck? Good doggy, good girl, there you go. That's how you do it. There's your first elk sheds that was small enough you could pick it up. Anyway, the only reason I was able to spot that is that they just reflect that light differently, and Brain picked it up. So there we go, first one of the day. Little guy, but we're on the board, hard white, last year's antler. And we're gonna go down this drainage and wrap around. I've come up this side right here. Now we're gonna side hill back around here out to the main drainage. I'm gonna keep going down. I'm telling you, the feeling is that there's gonna be antlers in here. And when that's the case, it's a good day. For those of you that are training dogs for shed hunting, I'm going to go over real quick what I just did and why I've done what I've done in a few places. I don't usually talk about it a whole lot, but it's my fault that I haven't spent more time. I mean, she's solid on deer shed. She knows when she finds a deer shed to bring it to me, but she can, and those aren't hard for her to pick up and get. But elk sheds, especially you get a 10, 11, 12 pound elk shed, and they're, you know, they hang up on stuff. It's hard. And when you're training dogs, you want to set them up for success. Set them up so they will be successful. So you'll notice on these ones, I'll give her credit just for finding it, because I know she can't get it yet. If I would spend a few afternoons working up with a, you know, like a little one like this, then a little bigger, then a little bigger, till she was comfortable carrying big ones, which I'll do. I need to get on it and do that. But until then, I'm still having positive training experiences with her out here, because I'm putting her in situations where I'm only expecting her to do what I know she can do, and then praising her all over when she does it. I don't ask her what to do, what might be hard enough for her to go, because the last thing I want her to do is to try really hard to do something and to discover, oh, I can't do it. It's very hard to get a dog over that. Much easier to always put them in a situation where they're successful, getting increasingly difficult as you build their confidence. A little tip for those of you that are training dogs. All right, so I knew it was a matter of time. I don't think you'll be able to see the antler, but right to the, see right in the center of the screen, there's a tree with sunlight on the top of it. Just to the right of that, there's what appears to be a pretty good sized antler, but it looks, my guess is it's a chalker, just because it's kind of got that kind of dull look to it. And this is a big canyon that I would have to cross. So I really like this side that I'm on. I'm gonna try and get another look at it. I guess if it's probably all there, if I can see all 6 points, it looks like a good one, I'll head across. But if not, I might just leave it there and keep hunting this side over here, because that's a big canyon, and I haven't seen a place where I could get off here in probably at least a mile, but we'll see. All right, I can't get far enough over here to this side to see if it's all there, but who are we kidding? I'm gonna wind up over there. So I'm not gonna go directly over here. I'm gonna keep going up into this finger I'm on, then I'll cross this big canyon, go over to there, hit a little bit of that bench over there, and then cross back over here and keep hunting back the way I'd planned, and see what we turn up. But I didn't come all the way out here side hilling, glassing across that side to see something and then not go get it. So that's what we'll probably end up doing. Hopefully I can find it when I get over there. I can see it with my bare eyes now. I might be able to show it to you. right to the right of that center tree. Okay, you can see it dead center of the screen. Dead center of the screen. About halfway through the sunlight to the right. That's it. I can't tell if it's got all the points though. I guess we'll find out. All right, I got to be close to the one that I've got glassed up. But there's a kind of a crazy one. That's part of the reason why I came over here. I knew there's a pretty good chance that there'd be more than just the one I could see because of how thick this is. But let's see what this thing is. Wow, busted on the beam. That's too bad. Look at that, honey. Good girl. I think I'm too high. I think I need to go back this way a little bit, but let's go find that other one. I think we'll leave that one. All right, I know I gotta be real close to the one I have glassed up. It's right here by these rocks, but I think that's the match to that busted one I just picked up. Oh, it's broken, but yeah, that's the other side of it. I'm sure that's not what I glassed up. That's the other side to that one. Been here a little too long. But I gotta be within 20 yards of the one I glassed up. Okay. So that one right there is right there in the bush. And yep, I was that close. No, it couldn't have been that little thing. It's actually, I don't think it's as old as I thought. It's got a lot of mass on it. Let's get down where we can look at it better. Yeah, that's the one I glassed up. It had an extra up there between the 4th and the 5th. Good girl, honey. But it has been there long enough. It's starting to rot out right there. But still, I didn't come all the way over here to leave empty-handed. That bull's got good mass. He's just not a big bull. Would have been cool to see what that was. Inline. Well, I'm poking around this hill a little bit, see if we can't find more. Obviously they're here, and then we'll head around the point. Glass this one up from right there's where I videoed the first time. Good girl. Bring that here. Good dog. Good girl. There's another one that you found, huh? Good dog. I think it's a cool bull. I'm sad that he's as old and busted up as he is, because the other side matched that crazy brow. But honey found that one, brought it back. Good girl. Who's the best dog? Honey is, honey is. All right, let's keep her going. All right, this one jumped right out at me. I wasn't looking for anything like this. I was looking out, and I looked up there and bam, look at that. Oh, that thing is just perfect. Little dart point, atlatl dart, not an arrowhead. It's been resharpened multiple times to where it's not quite as big in proportion to its base. But you always got to wonder, what's the story? How did that get here unbroken, laying here like this? There's no ruins. I haven't seen a ruin since there was a cliff dwelling back over there in the canyon, but so they clearly were living here, but not on these mesa tops in this area. So somebody was in here hunting, threw his atlatl spear and hit it. Animal ran off, missed, got stuck in the bushes. The tip to an atlatl was modular, so it could be taken off about the top 6 inches. That could have fallen off the shaft. They didn't find it, but it always blows me away. I love finding those, wondering the history, wondering the hands. You know, this right here hasn't been touched in over 2,000 years. And I'm the first one to connect with that guy. 2,000 years. And I don't know what threw my eyes to the ground, because I was literally trucking through here. And And I looked down and there that was. Anyway, hey, we're headed back. I still got a long ways to go and hope we get onto some more antlers. But if we don't, if you like the video, subscribe if you would. Hit that bell so you get notifications. You know, this is the type of video I do. I hope you guys like it. I hope you guys comment if you have any questions or anything you'd like to see me do. I've been away for a while. I had 2 weddings and other stuff going on, so I'm getting back after it. And if you like antlers, if you like archaeology, if you like outdoors hunting, that's what you're going to get here. I don't push products. It's not, you know, 80% product placement like a lot of other places you watch videos. But if you like it, you like this sort of stuff, like and subscribe. Lets me know people like the videos. All right, we have a little bit of an explanation. I actually just came across. You got to have eyes to see it and kind of know, but there's actually a site right here. Just a few pottery shards, some grayware. I saw no painting, so it's an older one. Just post basket maker, and here is something super cool. Now, look at that, sandstone. Now this quartz that crops up is common to this area, but that is hardstone, and that does not belong here. That was carried in here, and for that reason we know that that is an artifact. So let's see. Oh, so look, see, they pecked right here and right here. It's broken right there on that shoulder, got broken off, but it's a stone axe, and not a bad one at that. That's a, you know, groove top and bottom. So they would take a flexible willow or something like that, soak it in water, then it would be wrapped over the top of that and then back around itself several times and then tied. We know that because they found some of those in caves made just like that. And this, they could use this for, this side right here would have been a maul. You can see that it was been impacted. Even today you can see that it's just was hit right there. This side right here. Now typically this is not a very sharp axe. Usually they would make a little bit more effort to make them at least be able to you know, cut a little bit. But this right here, you know, just blunt force, something this heavy, just, you know, to be able to break up logs and stuff for fire, or, you know, do various tasks. This right here, this hardstone, you find it in these sandstone areas. They carried that from someplace to be used, and so when you see even just a piece of it sticking up, you can have a pretty good idea that it was used for something. Sometimes just a pecking stone or a nutting stone, sometimes for knapping arrowheads, and sometimes, if you're lucky, a stone axe. That is pretty cool. And this is the first ruin. Now here's a piece that's got some paint on it. So that's the first piece. Nah, that's just possibly, but it's early. This is an early site. See, most of it is that grayware, like that. A few more pieces here, like that, grayware, corrugated. So that's interesting. You could find, hey, now there's a piece of red. That gives us a little bit more of the story. That red is later than everything else I'd seen. It just goes to show how if you only have part of the puzzle, you can make the wrong guesses. Still a fairly old site. I'm just looking right here. You could easily see an arrowhead popping up in this stuff. More pottery. See, flint chips, a little bit of worked flint, grayware. Anyway, if I find something else cool, I'll let you know, but that's cool to be able to possibly find this site with the type of pottery it's got on it. Actually wouldn't be associated with that point that I found earlier, because that point was earlier than this pottery is. But cool stuff. Boom. Here's another little one. Been there a while. But there we go. There's another one. Just a medium 6. Took about 10 steps after that last one. If I hadn't been standing up on these rocks when I came through, I wouldn't have seen that one. go see what that is. Good girl, honey. Bring it here. Bring it here. Get that out of there. Get it, get it, get it. Come on. There you go. Bring it here. Good dog. Good dog. They're hard, huh? Come on, get it. Bring it, bring it. Bring it. Good girl. Good dog. There you go. There you go. Just got to put in the effort. Good dog. Well, let's see. That's a hard white. Honey. That's a hard white. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 with a busted beam. Could have been a 6. You don't know because that's the beam busted off right there. But there we go. Some more. 2 back to back. Well, when you're in the zone, you're in the zone. This stuff is super thick, as you can see. Oh, there's honey. Come on, get it. Get it. Bring it here. Only way to ever find that one right there, get it, is to just walk right up on it. It's completely buried. Honey, get it, get it, get it. Come on. Now you got to get it. Come on. Let me help you. All right. Looks a lot like this one I've got. Same age, could it be? Yeah, I think we just matched that dude up. Little set. It's only 100 yards from where we found that first one. And like I said, if you didn't trip on that in this thick crap, you ain't finding it. Was that one hard to get, honey, and you're getting tired? It is what it is. Well, there we go. We got a little set. Yeah, stumbled up on another one. It's the only way you're going to find him in here. You can walk through and through and through, and unless you get lucky. I'll probably hold it in my hand unless I find something else, and I'll drop it. We're about a mile from the climb up out of here.